Happy 2014, people. This would be a very damp, very wet Plot 2A in Birmingham. Lots of puddles. Nothing new there, and it would appear the wind has taken away the fleece and the cabbages, but we shall deal with that later. One would not expect it to survive in the 90-mile-per-hour gales that have actually buffeted the greater part of British Isles over the last few weeks. Does need a bit of a tidy, but why rush these things if you want to do them carefully? I would have expected a few more things to go flying, but glad that not everything has. Polytunnel and Wendy House are still there. It feels like something of a bog actually, just walking around. But hey ho, if I fall in, make for a nice splash I suppose. Cease to exist sunflowers still there. Raised beds that need filling. Underneath there, I think is some Sunderland kale. Possibly some bits of chard, spinach. Probably needs dealing with, to be fair. Another job in there someplace to be looked at. More puddles. Beneath there, I do believe are red onions, though I wouldn't hold your breath. Red onions and I do not really mix. Shallots underneath there, the polytunnel. Looking a bit dark and dismal, isn't it really? There is garlic underneath there, honest. Though I'm not quite sure which forms, there's quite a few in there actually. Various solents, I think there was some purple white in there. Not very clear, but it's easily about 5 or 6 inches high actually. Not a big fan of the damp, I know. Lots of little toadstools as well. Slightly worrying. We'll sort it though. It is just the sheer volume of water that is worrying. Really is. The plot does go on a slope, so the water does have to collect somewhere. And the plot is actually lower than the pathway on that far side. No matter how hard you build it up, still going to end up a soggy mess. Leaf mould at the back. There's about 7 bags there actually. Soon check. Excuse me, nearly fall over the rose bushes. 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's quite a few actually. Not that I can't count. I do apologise, I'm not Steven Spielberg. Don't intend for you to get motion sickness. The archway, built by Mum and I. Flimsy, yes, but just imagine. Excuse me, airplane going overhead. Just imagine that with a yellow and red climbing rose either side. It's worth experimenting, I suppose. We like roses. Roses are good. Roses, one of the many, many blooms that will encourage bumblebees and friends to arrive. There's quite a few roses actually. At the moment they look like twigs, but here's hoping they will actually come off. So, moral of the story, there is no such thing as a tidy plot.